I just gotta keep on going. And they make up spirits of the planets are now given by esoteric students of the Kabbalah as Adonai, Sun, Eva, Moon, Eloah, Jupiter, Saba, Mars, Urara, AIO. I can't even do it, guys. I'm like dead tired here. But there they are. So I'll just get through there, you guys. Saturn in the Chaldee is pronounced Satur, but as every scholar knows that they only consist of four letters. This stir, ed star. This name contains the exact apocryphal number. And this is one way, like if you're watching my other videos, I was saying about God's Word and being in different languages, and this I could tell what, and anyone could tell what's changed by running all your biblical numerics through it, and all your numerology systems, and the Greeks are out, just like when we add these up. Look what we get for that kind of what their star is they're worshiping there. See? But it was where they were directing it to. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. And Saturn astronomically is the seventh, the last in the order of macrocosmic imitation. Revelation 12:3, the great red dragon having 7 horns and 10 heads. And then 12:9, we got the great dragon was cast out, called the devil or Satan. And we got 13:1, I saw the beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. That's the system as well as Satan, the pyramid text. And then like Halloween in the 14th century, that's like one of the things that was well known, way back when, and that's what everyone, that's the only thing they knew about the 6-point star. Halloween, 14th century, where the Druids went around and they would knock on the doors, and the story would go that everyone tells is they demand virgins. And some of them, they, in certain places, like I said, depends on where you're at. And they would beat on the castle doors, and if they didn't honor for that sacrifice, then they would paint a hex on the doors to the city or whatever. You guys, there's a lot of different stuff. See, I can't even keep hold of the phone tonight. This is like this golden section I was talking about, and all the geometry I went through with you guys, and the numbers. Like all this stuff helps out with everything when you look at it. It's a lot to do with numbers and stuff, but when you look at everything and you go through and you get an understanding, it helps out a whole lot. See, it would take me forever, you guys, to read all this stuff to you. Saturn has a rectangle motion of about 136 days. A rectangle motion of Saturn would take from Genesis 15:7, where the lamp is seen. The lamp is a spot from which the light emerges a star, until Genesis 21. Saturn, when passing Earth for about 5 weeks, appears to be moving backwards because of the perspective from Earth, called the rectangular motion. If you add 150 days of verse verses to the 365th verse called Genesis 15:4 a year, you end up being of beginning of Genesis 21, where Isaac, the 21st patriarch, is born. The text of the 365th verse of Genesis 15:4 will get a sum of 150 verses later, and the Son is born. Genesis 15:7 is the appearance of Saturn verse. The two zodiac signs which are ruled by Saturn, on one hand Capricorn, the beast, the animal, and on the other hand Aquarius, the man, attributed to tarot cards, 15 and 17, and those are the numbers used here in Genesis 15:17. And that's, the Kabbalah explains this stuff too. Seeing that we keep going to divisions of man. Genesis 10:15, that meets the division of the beast, which goes to Genesis 15:10, which also consists with Revelation 13:18, where the number of the beast is the number of man. And the slavery matches in Genesis 15 to the slavery of 4,000 years, 400, the number of the Hebrews letter Ta. That Sefer Yetzar identifies as Saturn. 22 letters of the foundation on the spear like a wall with 231 gates, and turn the spears forward plus backwards. Not just the Torah, but the whole Bible was written through and upon the structure of all 39 Old Testament and 27 the New. And we take 17 times 231, we come up with 3927, all in 66 books. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus the 17 is 15. The fish is in the net. And 17 times 231 equals the Bible Old and New Testament. Now and then together equals 384. Multiply this by the Ark of the Covenant, 5625. You get 1/12 of the Zodiac, 2160. But 231 is the circle part of the 8th. 516 and 462 is the whole, as receives are 3 such 8s, totaling 1386. This times 17 is equal to the Ark of Noah, 23,562. There's some here, Sumerian. The gods, the deities, names of the planets: Nana, Moon; Enki, Mercury; Guyana, Venus; Hutu, Sun; Kugalina, Enle, Lai; Nahurta, Saturn. But like I said, geometry. It's all depending on who does it, you guys, and what they're doing. Like this stuff, you know, I get more stuff from people that see these symbols and, you know, that are Christian people, and they get upset about it because they don't understand. And I do anybody else. And the sad thing is the majority of it has to do with God's Word. But because I guess people fear information or knowledge of some things, because that's part of the trick though that's been out there, you guys, and the Illuminati and everything. And just like we're coming into that time, you guys.